Hello, Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs, and cross watchers. This is your tarot and oracle reading for the week ahead whenever you're finding this. If you're watching along as I post because you're subscribed, this is for the week of February 24th through March 2nd, 2025. Before we begin, I just want to thank Blaze and Keith and all of the amazing people who leave donations to this channel. I really appreciate it. It makes such a difference, and you guys are awesome. Okay, so this week we have the new moon in Pisces on the 28th. This is a significant time of endings and new beginnings. Pisces is the last zodiac sign, which represents karma, restriction, endings, right? And very psychic, spiritual sign and energy. And the new moon is a time of new beginnings. So we could be seeing a lot of ending, new beginnings sort of energies this week, feeling pulled away from comforts of the past that perhaps were more toxic or karmic in nature, and feeling pulled towards a fresher, newer beginning, new start, new energies. The things that are still in the developmental stage may be pulling you in closer. So Virgo, you have the weasel and pine with introspection. Lots of deep thoughts, deep thinking going on this week. You have a strong intelligence, and I'm seeing deep reflection on how events and relationships, situations are unfolding in your life. You may be doing a review of your life thus far and just checking in with yourself, seeing if, this is what you want and things are heading in the direction that you feel comfortable with. So that's very beautiful. We have the Nine of Swords coming out in reverse as your first tarot card out. Now, I'm not going to sit here and lie to you guys and say this is a great energy when it's not. This is, some mental emotional disturbance, staying up late at night, excessive worrying, overthinking, etc. Anxiety. Some of you guys may be suffering from anxiety or depression. A lot of people are right now. Let me tell you, I connect with thousands of people through these readings. I talked to so many people. There's a lot of people in the collective right now who is experiencing political anxieties, anxiety over the future. And guys, we all need to connect with each other as a community and support each other, despite what's going on in the world in terms of politics, war, peace, etc. Like, we need to recognize and understand that true power lies within our community of friends, of family, and anything is possible when you tap into that abundance. All of your rights that are being taken away, all of the situations that are causing fear, when you have a strong sense of community, all of those anxieties can be relieved, because you realize that despite whatever these megalomaniac minds are trying to do to the collective, you have personal autonomy, and things like governments and borders and even language and definition, they're all made up. You can truly do whatever you want in this life, and don't let these idiots with lots of money and power that they use in a stupid way affect your mental health. A good mantra I like to say is, no man is ever going to take away my peace, or no woman, no person is ever going to take away my peace. And that includes politicians, that includes governments. It's interesting. I've been noticing that these messages of political anxiety has been coming up more in readings recently. You're definitely not alone. And it might not even involve just politics for you guys, but some other form of anxieties. Like if somebody's making you anxious because their behavior is confusing, you're giving your power away to whatever you allow to make you fearful and anxious, okay? So I think this week with the new moon, it's asking you to reclaim your power. Pisces rules over restrictions as well, the ways in which we let life imprison us. And I feel like this week there could be a lot of wisdom moving through your crown chakra that reveals to you the ways in which you've been mentally imprisoning yourself, or feeling like you're a prisoner spiritually, energetically, like you have no other choice but to go through this reality. And that's simply not the case, because as a spirit, as a soul, you have free will, and you can navigate to whichever frequency and vibration you want to experience internally. And when you shift internally, the world around you shifts externally as well. So you're not a prisoner in any means, and any sense of feeling imprisoned is really just an illusion. And this is why a lot of these megalomaniac, crazy people who are in positions of power, they want you to feel scared. They want you to feel fearful. Because when you have the fear, you give your power away. Okay. I don't know why I just went off on that tangent, but maybe someone needed to hear that. We have the Six of Cups coming out in reverse. Okay. So beyond geopolitics, this could be feeling very upset, grieving an old relationship. I'm just going to be honest. Some of you guys, whether it was a breakup or death, I'm seeing a lot of Virgos. Past romantic relationships may be a key theme this week. Really missing on that person, reflecting on the karmic lessons that were there for you, all that you've experienced together. I don't know why these themes are sort of coming up in general, or like not even just romantic relationships. For some of you, this could be old friendships or just really meaningful relationships in your life, even family connections, reflecting on it. Anything that had a sort of either toxic or karmic element to it, like there was a soul lesson there for you, and the relationship has ended. I don't know why I'm seeing that is on your mind, and this may be why you have the Nine of Swords coming out in reverse like this, you know, really missing that, feeling that, etc. We have the High Priestess in reverse. Okay, there's a truth here that you're not seeing about someone or something. So let's see what else wants to come out. Queen of Cups in reverse. Wow, so many spiritual, like third eye cards, but they're coming out in reverse. Like also Queen of Cups in reverse, this could be emotional manipulation. There could be a feminine energy who's trying to get something out of you. Like they could be for example, if you have a lot of money, they could be like, oh man, I'm going through tough times over here, you know, like if only someone would come in and help me out, you know. So if you're picking up that sort of energy from anyone around you for anything, it doesn't just have to be financial, but like literally anything, I feel like your intuition is correct about that. So don't gaslight yourself and being like, no, they don't want that, because they do. Okay, so listen to your intuition when it tells you stuff. Don't talk yourself out of listening to your intuition by trying to overly be rational or logical, like, well, you know, they never outright directly asked for money or asked for this, asked for that. If the vibe is there, the vibe is there. So listen to your intuition. We have the Nine of Pentacles in reverse as well. This is a feeling of like not having enough time, money, or energy left over at the end of the day to really do the things that you want. And so there may need to be a cleansing or release of responsibilities or expenses or something here. So that way you feel like you have enough to enjoy the luxuries of life, the things that you don't necessarily have to do or need to do, but that you want to do, whether that is financial, whether that is with your time. You know, like at the end of the day, do you have to, you know, paint a pretty picture? Do you have to dance? Do you have to take that pole dancing class? No. But is it good for your soul? Yes. At the end of the day, like, do you have to buy that Gucci belt? Do you have to invest in a new wardrobe? Do you have to get that hobby thing that you really want to get? No. But is it good for your soul sometimes? Yes. And so Nine of Pentacles in reverse shows a feeling of like, man, I wish I had more so I could just enjoy these artful things in life. And then we have the Seven of Swords. Wow. Seven of Swords underneath the High Priestess in reverse. I'm going to be honest, this combination is very strong when they're nearby each other, because this shows someone lying and you're not seeing it, okay? Someone not telling the truth or not being very direct with what they want. And like I said, Queen of Cups reversed. This feels like a feminine energy that is just sort of very passively trying to communicate something to you. This could be like emotional manipulation as well. Like, woe is me, I have this issue. And it's like they're trying to like low-key get something out of you with, you know, this complaining or this emotional energy. So I would be on the lookout for that. If your intuition is telling you that something's suspicious in your life, or something is amiss or not right, or somebody's not communicating what's going on directly, I would say listen to that. Also here, I mean, these cards are coming out next to each other, and then there's the Six of Cups in reverse. So to me, I'm wondering if there's, again, like if someone from your past lied, cheated, or stole from you, if you're still sort of grieving and reflecting on that could also explain this feeling here. Or if you did that to someone in the past, you may be working through feelings of guilt and remorse with that. This can show up in a more extreme way for some Virgos watching, but I don't want to make you paranoid that it's like, oh yeah, like you're so suspicious of this person cheating and talking to their ex, and then it turns out like they are. That will happen for a few Virgos out there. But again, like these energies show up in so vastly different ways and vibrations for different people. Like this reading to one person might mean like you're deeply reflecting on, you know, growing up, maybe your parents cheated on each other and you're just reflecting on that and the karmic lessons it taught you. And someone else's reading, this may mean like they're highly, highly suspicious of someone stealing from them, and turns out, you know, they stole jewelry and gave your jewelry to their ex or something. You know what I mean? It's like, it could be so dramatic for one person and something so light for the other. But one thing that is shared here is a deep introspection and reflection on things of this nature, you know, this energy. And there may be a karmic theme here of you giving so much to other people so that you don't have anything left over for yourself at the end of the day: time, resources, finances, etc. And you know, you just may be really desiring that. And your lesson when having gone through that trauma, you know, it may have been to really put yourself first and listen to that intuition. And it's better to really take time to yourself and just make sure your life is beautiful internally and externally before you really pour your beautiful energies into the people all around you. Especially people who don't deserve it, okay? So anyways, thank you for joining me, Virgo. Definitely watch for your sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs to get the fullest overview of this week ahead. Like this video, comment how it resonated down below, and subscribe if you have not already. If you want a personal reading with me one-on-one, the link to that's always in the description box, spiritpsychic.org. I also offer my intention oils there, shamanic life coaching sessions there, as well as my online tarot reading course, so check it out. Bye-bye.